Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be creating a lead generation ads. I'm going to be taking you through step by step on how you can actually create an ads that generate leads for your business. Alright, let's get started. So the first thing I must do is to come down to all tools. I'm going to click on all tools. So when it opens up, I'm going to look for ads manager. I'm going to click on ads manager. So we're in now to our ads manager. I'm going to click on create. Here I'm going to select the objective that I want to run with. So I want to excuse me, I want to go for leads generation. So I'm going to click on continue and I'm going to wait for it to load. I'm going to click on continue. So it brings me into my ad set. So the first thing I must do is to choose the campaign name. Let's assume I want to set up this campaign for maybe a real estate or something. I'm just going to choose something like maybe Tiwa Estate, something like that. Alright, that's going to be the estate name. Now I'm going to come down categories. Remember, categories where you're targeting people in Europe. You must choose housing since you are actually creating an ads for housing, real estate ads. So I'm going to scroll down, just leave everything the way it is. The next thing I'm going to do now, if you want to test two same ads with different contents like your audience and so on and so forth, so you can actually go with A/B test. So I'm going to come down to advantage ad campaign budget. I'm going to turn on the campaign budget. So here I'm going to choose either the daily budget or the lifetime budget. So let's say I want to run with 1,000 naira daily. So I'm going to fix 1,000 naira. So I'll go further, show that. So I'll click on next. So it's going to load, brings me here. So I got Tiwa real estate, Tiwa estate, yeah, right. Let's say Tiwa Gardens, yeah, Tiwa Gardens. So I'm going to come down here, the conversion location. Where do I want to get my leads from? An instant form. So I want to create a form here on Facebook ads that people can fill up, and then I get their information and reach out to them concerning the product I'm actually advertising to them. So I'm going to leverage on instant forms. Scroll down. So here you must choose the page that you're running the ads for. Alright, so let's assume this is the page that I'm running the ads for. I'm going to choose that. Now you might see something like this: you have accepted Meta's ads terms for this page. Now if you have an error message here that you haven't accepted Meta's leads ads terms for your page, all you just need to do is to click on view terms. It's going to take you into the leads terms page, Facebook leads term page. So all you need to do is to go through the leads term, and then if you're fine with it, you click on accept. I have accepted this in the past, so I'm going to close that up. We'll come back to this. So I have I've accepted that in the past. So it's you have accepted Meta's leads terms for this page. So I'm going to come straight down. The next thing you must choose is the start date for your campaign. The most crucial part of this ads is now your audience. It's very important that you select the right location for your audience. Now I don't want to target the entire Nigeria, but I want to target Nigerians, those in Nigeria. So I'm going to take off Nigeria. I'm going to target different locations in Nigeria. So that's why I actually choose this: people living or recently in this location. So everyone living in any location I'm going to targeting now or recently visited the location are going to see my ads. Alright, let's assume I'm just going to be using some locations in my environment. So the location I'm using might differ from the location you're using, so it depends on estates that I wish. Now I believe my audience are going to be those that will be interested in the real estate property I'm trying to sell. I'm just using real estate as an example. So any product you're selling, this video actually goes for any product you're selling. So I'm just using real estate as a product I'm trying to sell. If it's a car you want to sell, if it's whatever your business is all about, this video was going to solve the problem of lead generation for your business. So I'm going to say 28 years old. I'm going to target maybe up to 62. All right. The next thing I must do is to look at the gender. I want everybody to actually buy my product. Yeah, I want everybody to buy my product because it's a product that we can say it's either of for a particular sex. You understand? So probably maybe you're selling women female hair. So you're actually targeting just women. All you just need to do is to click on women. You understand? But if you're targeting the product, if you're selling the kind of product I'm actually using as an example, which is a real estate product, all I just need to do is to click on all because I want to target everybody. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm come here. So the interest of these people, this is very, very, very important, which is the detailed targeting section. You need to be able to target the interest of these people living in these locations that you feel can actually buy your product. So I'm going to say something like since I'm using real estate as an example, I'm going to say property. So I have real estate property. I'm going to click on real estate property. I'm going to say international real estate, international real estate. So I'm gonna do international frequent travelers. I have something like that. So I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna say something like click on suggestions. It's gonna help me out. So I have housing properties. I'm gonna come down again. I need people who love investing in property. So I'm gonna click on property investing. So I'm gonna click on luxury property development. No. First time buyer property. I'm gonna click on that. So I'm gonna come down. I would say return on investments. I'm going to click on that because the product is going to give a good return on investment. So I'm going to say first class travel. They have money to buy my product. Yeah. So I'm going to say expensive taste. Yeah, I'm going to say investor. I got something like investor here. It's a few seconds ago. So I'm going to say good. I'm going to say investor, those who love investing. So I'm trying to target them as well to come buy my property. So luxury goods, luxury resorts, business class air travel. Yeah, we actually have business class land travels. You understand? Apartment properties. I want them to see my stuff too. So I think I'm fine with this. So I've been able to check out what these people would actually be interested in, what they love doing whenever they find themselves on the internet. So let's try to exclude some people now, because I'm selling a real estate. I'm actually using real estate as an example. So I don't want those that sells real estate as well to see my product. Now let's assume I'm selling human hair. I need to exempt people that sell human hair as well from seeing I need to stop them, or people in the same business with me, as the case may be. But in the case of selling of hair, most of the times people in the same space with you would want to buy from you or want to refer somebody else to you since they don't have the particular product. But in terms of this particular one, for this case, I'm going to be exempting those in the real estate company. So I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to say real property. So I'm going to say property property finder. Let's do property finder. Yes. So I'm going to see property company or industry. Property industry. I think what I'm actually creating is going to help a lot of realtors. So when you watch this video, it's going to actually help you create ads. So property industry. So I want to take off all those in this industry. So I'm going to take off this. I'm going to take off this. So I'm going to take off this. So I'll go back again and property management. So I'm going to take off that. All right. So presently I have 1,700 to 2,000. So I think I'm fine with that. So I'll come down. If I'm fine with this audience, I'm going to click on save. And let's say I'm going to say 2, 3 just to differentiate it from every other audience I have. So detailed targeting is on. We'll click on this. Save. So I have been able to save my audience. So whenever I want to use it, reuse it, I can actually go back there and reuse it. So the next thing I'm going to do is to click on the next. But before then, let's look at the placement section. Now, Facebook tries as much as possible to provide 2 types of placement. We have the first, which is called the advantage placement, and we have the manual placement. Advantage placement in the sense that your ads is going to be shown all around Facebook platforms. But when it comes to manual, you can actually choose where you want your ads to show up. You can choose where you want it to show up and the devices you actually want to be able to access your ads. Let's say I don't want anybody on desktop to access my ads, so I'm going to click on to see my ads. Right, I'm going to uncheck desktop. And let's say I want everyone on desktop to see my ads just like those on mobile. So I'm going to do what? Check it out. So most times I don't like people see my ads on desktop, but for the sake of the kind of product I'm actually advertising, I'm going to leave desktop, but I still don't like desktop, so I'm going to take it off. So I have okay, let's leave it. So I'm going to leave that. Now I have Facebook, Instagram, audience network. So these are different platforms owned by Facebook where your ads can actually show up. Now let's look at them. Your ads going to show up on fields, stories, and so on and so forth. So if you're cool with that, you can hit the next option, next button rather. So when you click on that, the next thing you will need to do here is to set up your ad set. This is where you do your ad set. Yeah. So my estate name remains Tiwa Gardens. All right. So I'm going to come here. This is the Facebook page. I selected it earlier on. So I need to connect an Instagram since I'm going to be sending my ads to Instagram as well. So I need to select an Instagram connected to this Facebook page. So I have an Instagram connected already. Now the next thing you must do is put up the video or the image you actually want to make it of. So I'm going to come here, create. So I want to create a new post. So I'm going to click on create. So come straight down. So I need to take off this banner from my Facebook page. So the next thing I need to come here and do some tweaking because I'm gonna run this ads actually. So this is Coral City. Yeah, Coral City. I hope I have all the informations of Coral City. Yeah, so let's come down here. So I'm going to change this to Coral City. Let's just say 1. I'm going to come here. I'm going to change it to Coral City 1. All right, so I'm fine. All I just did was to change the name since I have a video for this. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is you notice my ads is my video is fully optimized, so I'm cool. I have no issues with my videos. So the next thing I need to do is a primary test. Tell people what your ads is all about. What is my ads all about? So I'm going to grab the information about. So the next thing I need to do here, after selecting the page, the Instagram account, uploading the video, the next thing we need to do is to type in the primary text. So what's going to be primary text? What it says, tell people what your ad is about. So I'm just going to lift some information from a website. Alright, I'm going to have something like this. Glad to know that you've made up your mind to secure property today. So just going to drop that here. So I'll come down here, headline. What's going to be my headline? Let's help you get started now. So I'm going to use that as my headline. So if you get started now, so I'll click learn more. I'm going to use learn more. So the next thing is to create the actual form. So we're going to be creating the form together. So I'm going to come down here. Is there anything? Yeah, the additional text, the description of this property. So I'm just going to come here. Well, I'm going to options and get it pasted in here about the property. So I'm going to come here. Here's the point we're going to be creating the form. I already have my headline, I have my primary text, everything. I have my description added to the ads already. So I have my button learn more. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to click on create form. I don't want to use any of those forms that have been created in the past. I want to create a new form for this particular ad. So I'm going to click on create form. I'll click on create form. So I have, first of all, I need to rename my form. Let's I'm going to say Coral City leads. Yeah, so we have three types of form. So I'm going to be using the more volume. So I'm going to click on this. Start with the intro. I'm going to start with the intro. Go up. I'm going to start with intro. So it says use the image for your ads. Upload image. So I'm going to use if I'm fine with this image, so I'm going to click on use image. But I don't have any image in my ads. I actually use the video, so I'm going to click on upload image. Let's say this is the image I want to use. I'm going to put that up. I'm going to have something like this. Cool, looking very cool, right? So it says let people know why they should complete your form and any relevant details. So I'm going to have a headline, maybe something like enter your details get started. All right, so now included informations. So I'm just going to do something like this. I'm going to do okay, I think I'm fine with these details instead. Let's say let's help you get started. Please enter your details. Let's help you get started, please. Now, please enter your details. Alright, so I'm going to have something like this. This says, glad to know that see the full details below. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to paste that here. Alright, so let's start with questions. So I'm going to say custom questions. I'm going to add a question, multiple choice questions. How soon are you looking at? How soon are you looking to buy? I think I like that. How soon are you looking at buying this property? And okay, let's say that's a property. Full stop. So I'm gonna drop an answer, maybe a week time, or let's take this to be the second option. And let's say week time here. Let's say immediately. All right, so I'm gonna have another question. So let's check out our progress. How soon are you looking at buying this property? Immediately, a week time? So let's add more questions. So I'm gonna have something like this. You try as much as possible not to bore these people with a lot of questions. Okay, so I'm gonna say how many plots you do you intend to secure so I'm gonna say one to maybe two plots, and I'm gonna say maybe three to maybe 4 plots. Then let's add one more. I'm gonna add one more, maybe 5 plots and above. All right, so try to make sure the form looks very cool. So we have now, let people know how the information they give you will be shared. So first we're going to take care of that now. So I'm going to do something like what do we need? We need their email address, we need their phone number. So I'm going to click on categories. When I click on category, I'm going to come down to contact fields, and I'm going to click on phone number. So remember, we need to arrange them according to the way we want them to appear. Full name, I'm going to have, after the full name, I'm going to have phone number, and I'm going to have email address. So I'm going to come back here, let people know how the information they give you will be used. So I'm going to do something like this. I'm going to say enter your details to get full information about this property. Cool, right? We're gonna have something like that. So I'll come down, added categories. So if you feel there's any other thing you want to add, maybe street, city, and so on and so forth, so you actually have the opportunity to do that. So but when it comes to this kind of ads, I feel you don't need to bore people with a lot of questions. All you just need, with their full name, their phone number, and their email address, you could actually call them up and then get other information you want to get them, instead of stressing them out to drop their information to you. All right, I think that's much better. Now we're going to come down to the privacy policy section. It's very important that you drop a privacy policy here. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to show you what to do. I'll go back to my Facebook page and I'll go grab some bunch of privacy policies. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to go to privacy policy center, and I'm going to click on this, the URL. I'm going to click on the URL here, copy it, and go drop it here. Company privacy policy. So that's cool. So I'm going to add a disclaimer, terms and conditions of Open Prime. So I'm just going to leave it that way, and I'm going to click on so let's go through our ads. Let's see our form. Let's see what we got. So we're going to go check them out one after the other. We have this the question. Remember what the question is. Immediately when do you want to subscribe? Immediately, a week time, get full information about the leads, and so on and so forth. So let us help you get started now. Enter your details. Glad to know that you have made up your mind to secure property today. Secure a property. So I'm going to do a little edit on that. Secure a property at Coral City Ekpe here today. All right, so I think I'm fine with that. So I came down. How soon you're looking at buying this property? Immediately, a week Then I can come there and do a little edit. Yes. So all right. Okay, I'm fine with that. So how many plots do you intend to secure? 1 to 2 plots, 3 to 4 plots, 5 plots, and above. So if you're fine with that, all policy disclaimer type terms and conditions. Conditions. Yeah, terms and conditions. Sorry, I think that's a bit wrong. Conditions. And sorry, let me take that again. Yeah, CONDITIONS conditions. So gonna have something like this. Do you want to receive more information about properties through these channels? So receive, yeah. So I'm going to add a consent. Consent 1, email. So I'm going to add another consent. Phone number. Phone. I'm cool with that. So the next thing I'm going to add, I'm going to come down to message for leads. So what they're going to see when they sign up. So we have when you fill out this form and submit the form, what are they going to see? I'm actually trying to take my time to explain this so that you don't have any issues when you're setting up yours. So that's why I try as much as possible to slow down my speech, try as much as possible to slow down the speed at which I'm creating these ads. Alright, so thanks, you are all set. So I'm just going to take this up. I think I like this. Thanks, you are on your way to owning a property. So I'm gonna do something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying to see a text that I'm gonna pull out. I'm gonna have something like you can visit our website or exit the form now. So I'm gonna leave that way. So I'm gonna do view website. I'm gonna leave a view website. So I'm gonna drop a website link. Now see what you're gonna do here. So most of you don't have a website. You don't have a website. So I will advise you just drop your WhatsApp link. Drop a WhatsApp link, or if you don't have a WhatsApp connected to this, you could use this WA. That's me. Let's check that out. So let's assume I just want to copy a random link, maybe my Facebook link. It's gonna go back one step backward. So I'm just gonna copy my link and drop that here. So I'm fine. So all I did was to drop my Facebook page then. So I'm gonna see. I want them to go back to my Facebook page when they click on view websites. That is, if you don't have a website running already for your business. So after doing that, I'm going to click on I'm going to make sure that every information is filled up, and I'm going to click on publish. Now it says your form has been added, right? To continue review or whatever, you retrieve your leads and so everything, you are set to allow your ads fly. So the next thing you're going to do is to hit the publish button. Then when you hit the publish button,